Our people should learn how to celebrate people while living, not when that person buy his pictures will flood the whole of social media. The governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, for being a person where people would have been using his pictures now, saying RIP to the picture, but God said no. The governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, is an uncle to Davido. He has a brother, Chief Adedeji Adeleke, who is a father to Davido. Chief Adedeji Adeleke is a billionaire businessman well known in Nigeria. He has a private jet. On Tuesday, September 5, 2023, his brother, who is the governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, begged him to make use of that his private jet hanged there at Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos State. That on Tuesday, he went to Murtala Mohammed International Airport, and then, about to make use of the private jet, he boarded the jet together with his aides to travel from Lagos to Abuja for a meeting. Do you know that after they boarded the jet, they were about taking off, running towards the runway? It was at that time that they had a high explosion, which was as a result of high temperature from one of the engines of that aircraft. Ịchọrọ ka anyị mere gị birthday shoutouts, announcements, advertisement of your products? Chat us up on WhatsApp through +234 8067 841298. Now the pilot stopped because they have not been airborne. If they had been on air at that time, I believe the story would have changed. But God saved their lives just because of what? They had not taken off. They were about taking off before they now heard this noise and stopped. Immediately, the pilot stopped the aircraft. The governor of Osun State and his aides jumped out of the private jet. Sam Iwuajoko, who is the executive officer for the executive jets and the owners of all those private jets that are hanged at Murtala Mohammed Airport, now said to the publication that this high temperature from one of the engines of this aircraft was as a result of birds do make their nests at the engine of the aircraft when they are not well covered. So he said that why this happened was that the aircraft that belonged to Chief Adedeji Adeleke was not covered due to numerous birds that are in Nigeria. That was why they made their way into the engine of the aircraft and now made nests there. So as pets, they can be bringing in so many things there, which are foreign object damage. So this foreign object damage brought about by birds there in their nests at the engine of the aircraft now increased the temperature of the engine, which brought about the explosion. Sam Iwuajoko said that in 2021, that an engine to one of his aircrafts experienced this kind of high temperature. They took the engine to Germany and he stayed there in Germany for over 14 months just for them to repair it. So he is saying that this can happen to any ride at all. You cannot just say that this can only happen to only private jets or only aircrafts. No. If you have any ride, please try to investigate to know if there is any foreign object damage there in your ride so that you can remove them. Because if not done, I believe this can bring about something that may lead to life umado. So please be careful with whatever you have as your ride, whether jet or whatever. Provided you have a ride, take care of them, cover them well, and then before you leave every morning, try to investigate if there is any object at all that is foreign to that your ride. If not, it may result into an explosion which will come as a result of high temperature to your engine, brought about by any animal at all that had made its home there in your ride. So we thank God for saving the lives of the governor of Osun State and then his aides, because if we do not tell you this, you wouldn't have known about it, and then you were not able to know about it just because of what? Their lives were saved. You say they buy now, you would have heard about this. So as you have heard it that they are still alive, that their lives are still saved, please thank God on their behalf.